Greetings and salutations, viewers. This is Geekers coming to you with a new Transformers review, and I'm doing it on 2 of the 3 Transformers Siege Rainmakers, Ion and Nova Storm. I was lucky to get these things at a really good price. I wasn't able to get Acid Storm, but I actually, believe it or not, I have an Acid Storm figure of the Generations line, like the classics that came out years ago. And I'm happy with that. I just wanted these two because of their alt mode. They are part of Starscream Seekers. You do see these they're based on 2 characters you see in an episode of G1 where the Autobots go to Cybertron to get a part to save Optimus Prime, and Shockwave releases these 3 Seekers, and they're called the Rainmakers, Acid Rain, Ion, and Nova, and they're just a green, a blue, and a yellow jet. There's an orange one. You know what? I hope they make an orange one in this for Sunstorm, because if they do that, I only have 1 Sunstorm figure, and that's animated Sunstorm. I would gladly pay for an orange repaint, a bright orange repaint of this guy. They are very similar, so I'm going to go with Nova, or Ion, since he shows up better on screen. Color-wise, he's blue. And you do see these, because we have to have paint damage for Siege, and you see they got the paint damage all over it. It looks like little dry brushing. It just looks like someone just took a spray can and went, there, battle damage. Now, what's really bad on Ion, it's not so bad. Or on Nova, it's not so bad. On Ion, oh lord, looks like a Jackson Pollock painting, even in the front. Look at that. Look, just look at that. Just look at that. Transformation on both these guys are going to be exactly the same. It's their alt mode that I'm really happy with. But let me show you articulation. Head can rotate 360 degrees. It is on a ball joint. It can look up and can look that. It also has, let me show you here, it actually has some really nice, pardon the traffic, he has, if I can get it, really nice light piping. And that's really nice to see in some of the newer figures, that they keep that light piping alive. And if you don't know what light piping is, as you can see here, there's a clear piece of plastic put on the back of the head that connects into the eyes, and any light that comes through will actually make the eyes light up. Arm can rotate, cannot do a full 60 degrees unless you pull that out. Can bend, rotate, has a double bend, and a wrist swivel. We do have a waist articulation, which is good because it gives you waist, and does for transformation. We have a bend at the joint, can go forward, can go back. We got a lovely knee bend, and we have a really tight ankle pivot. I just like the construction of these things. To transform him, we take his null rays off. This is the part that's tricky. This part is really tricky. You gotta pull that out and rotate the nose forward and peg him in. To me, this is that's best done first. Rotate the legs around. That is your start. Back here, makes it a little easier. Popped out the thruster. Pull the head back a little bit to reveal a little notch here that tight pegs in right in the head, which is weird because then you have to rotate this whole back around and lift up this panel piece. Alright, arms. You want to go ahead and open them up like so. Rotate that in and fold that all up and rotate that way. You do the same thing over on this side. The legs, fold up the thrusters. Alright. Fold them back and push this little indentation in. And there's a little peg here that's going to line up to a little notch in the crotch. I mean, we should all have notches in our crotches. Fold these over like so, and they will peg in. Alright, forward this up. Fold the wings under the nose. Fold these thrusters down. Peg these in, which can be a little tricky if you don't have everything lined up right. If you have the thrusters too far up, it's going to cause problems. Fold your thrusters back up and reinsert that. Now I'm not going to transform the other one because it's the exact same transformation, but I'll just show you with this one. It is a really nicely Cybertronian jet. They're what they're called as Tetra Jets because they kind of have a pyramid shape. Tetra also being triangle. One of my gripes about this, though, is that chest piece. I do like you get that faux, like fighter jet front, and then when you transform, you just have it hanging off the back. You could say maybe it's a fuel tank, but if that's the case, if you're flying around in a jet and your fuel tank's right there, why don't you just put a big sign on the back that says, "Shoot me"? But I do like it, really, really cool. I do love it. It's just that I've loved the Tetra Jets. I wish we had them when they came out in G1. There's been other creations of them. If I can get one of them, I would love to get one of those original third-party Tetra Jets because I really just want to hold one, see what it's like. But that's this guy right here, Ion and Nova. Nova turns in the exact same thing, so we're not going to show that transformation. But I do like it. I mean, it's a really nice jet. It is. I mean, even with the battle damage paint, it still looks good. Now, for what they say, there's no two figures that the battle damage paint is alike. So it's not like a decal or anything. It's just splattering of paint. But still, it looks cool. This has been Geekers with the Ion and Nova Storm, the Rainmakers from Transformers Siege. Check them out. If you can get them, get them. They're going to be like $75 for a 3-pack. I was lucky enough to buy 2 of them for $25, which was a steal. So check it out. Get them if you want. I like them. I'm Geekers, and they are full Seeker Bacon. Later. Hey, thanks for watching. If you really like this content, please subscribe and hit that little bell so you can see when I upload a video next. If you really want to be helpful, down below is the link to my Patreon page, which will help me do this as well as my gaming over on mixer.com/geekers. Also, link down in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.